too difficult to cut into the Kevlar armour with the right weapon.
Not a lot happening here. The crowd want more action.
Tremendous force behind that charge. You can see the huge dents the impact made.
Welcome back everyone to Bernie Man's Gaming Vault. Today we're diving headfirst into the world of spinning discs, flamethrowers and catastrophic robot carnage. Yep, we're talking about Robot Wars, Arenas of Destruction on the PS2. That's right, a game based on the cult TV show that gave us robots doing what we all secretly wish our rhombus would do. So this game dropped back in 2001 on both PC and PS2, and let's give credit where it's due. For the fans of the show, this game was the way to bring Robot Wars into your living room. The premise was simple: build a robot, smash other robots, win tournaments, buy upgrades and repeat. Think of it like Twisted Metal's nerdy cousin who's just way too into engineering. The game offers multiple choices of ways to play, from vengeance battles, tournament modes and free play. Today we're just going to do a normal tournament mode. We're going to play with our first bot. It's pretty basic. We're going to do a couple of upgrades just to make the armour a bit more bulky, give him a bit more power and a bit more drive and a little bit of better on the locomotion, just so we're not too stagnant in the arena. This game gives you a solid lineup of actual robots from the show. We're talking about classics like Razor, Chaos 2 and Hypnodisc. You can earn cash through tournament fights, allowing you to buy better weapons, stronger armour and faster motors. And when I say weapons, I mean spinning saws, hammers and flamethrowers. Basically everything your high school science teacher warned you about. Now, we're here to talk about the tournament mode specifically, the meat and potatoes of the game. Each arena has its own hazards, from flame pits to floor spikes, and oh yeah, the house robots. Remember those absolute units from the show? They're here to ruin your day if you get too close. And trust me, Sir Killbot doesn't mess around.
Activate!
I think the sergeant wants a taste of metal.
Not too difficult to cut into the Kevlar armour with the right weapon.
That flipper's ready.
Talking about the gameplay, it's kind of a loop. It's surprisingly addictive. You enter tournaments, fighting chaotic free-for-alls, raking the winnings, and then blow your hard-earned cash on upgrades. The game even lets you customise the placement of your robot's weapons, which affects both your attack strategy and the overall look.
This is classic Robot Wars.
The Titanium standing up well to the punishment.
Not a lot happening here. The crowd want more action.
Tremendous force behind that charge. You can see the huge dents the impact made. Immediately, it tries to slam down on it. The Kevlar, not the toughest armour against blades like this. The Kevlar taking a battering but holding up. Bash, crash, and smash. Looks like a crippling blow with the force behind that.
Wouldn't like to be cleaning the debris from the arena later on.
And it's taken a real battering with that blow. Chopping away. Can he get a good blow in? The steel armour giving it some protection from the impact. Not too easy to cut into titanium armour. Doesn't even scratch it with the axe this time. It smashes in, but standing up fairly well to this battering. It crashes in, and that's going to hurt.
But let's be real, the combat isn't exactly fluid. The controls can be, generously speaking, a little janky. Sometimes you're gliding around like a shopping cart with one bad wheel, turning can feel sluggish, and some fights can devolve into who can push the other robot into a wall and hope the physics bug out first.
Cease! Three, two, one, activate!
Sergeant Bash is waiting to cook.
Who's the main course? The axe has been broken off! No more use out of that then! Bashing away at the Kevlar.
It's all about the good stuff, because honestly, this game still holds a weird charm. And a lot of people missed it and didn't even know it existed. But I had it back in the day on the PS2, and I loved it. I loved the TV show, and I actually loved the game. It wasn't brilliant, it wasn't polished, but it was fun. The game nails the vibe of the TV show, right down to the wild designs and devastating weapons. The destruction physics, while not realistic by today's standards, were pretty solid back then. You can literally rip up panels off opponents, watch their wheels go flying, and even torch them until they stop moving. Customization is easily the standout feature. You can build weird wobbly monstrosities or sleek killers. Want a robot that's just 4 wheels duct taped to a flamethrower? You could probably make it happen. Also, the arenas are pretty cool. They're packed with hazards and they force you to think about positioning or just hope your opponent drives themselves into a pit. It's very much strategic chaos.
Barbecued bot! That flipper's ready and waiting for its first victim. Tricky to cut into the titanium, luckily for them. Crashing down hard, the heavy axe making light work of the destruction. This is classic Robot Wars. Already a puncture mark as the spike gets stuck in. Nothing serious though, I don't think. Bashing away at the Kevlar, but it's ideal to resist. Cease! Three, 2, 1, activate!
Now the AI on this game, well, it ranges from brain dead to suspiciously perfect. Either they sit motionless begging for mercy, or they instantly target your weak spot with sniper-like precision. No in between. Also the graphics, even for 2001, they were pretty rough. Everyone has that early 3D muddy texture look. But here's where things get interesting, the community. Despite the game's flaws, Robot Wars still has a cult following. There are still forums where people share robot designs, post challenges and swap nostalgia-fueled war stories about getting KO'd by Matilda's chainsaw. And believe it or not, there are still YouTube tournaments to this day. Some fans have even modded the PC version, adding new robots and improving physics. Absolute dedication.
They're lying on their back like a turtle in the sun. They can't seem to get back up. It's turtle soup for them. Not too hard to cut into the aluminium, but it's putting up a brave fight. Cease! Three, 2, 1, activate! Sergeant Bash is waiting to...
In this video today, I'm glad the tournament's taking place in the main arena from the TV show. It was brilliant, and something for the fans is the game is narrated by Jonathan Pierce, who's the iconic commentator from the show. Hearing his voice absolutely makes the fight 10 times more fun, even if you're just spinning in circles accidentally. So is Robot Wars Arenas of Destruction a perfect game? Absolutely not. It's clunky and it's weird, and it's a bit janky. But is it fun? Oh yeah. Especially if you're a fan of the show or just love chaotic arena-based brawlers. There's something undeniably satisfying about watching your homemade robot yeet itself across the arena at Mach 3. All in the name of glory and broken digital dreams. If you can get past the awkward controls and rough edges, there's a little gem here. One that screams early 2000s gaming energy in all its glitzy glory. Like I said before, I really loved this game and nobody really knew about it. It was just like you had your own little hidden gem, and when your mates came round they were like, have you got a Robot Wars game? Like, yeah, didn't you know about it? And like, no. And you'd be able to play, battle each other, because you can play on vengeance mode, like one-on-one. And it was just brilliant. And if you did well in it and you got through tournaments and you won a lot of prize money, you could make some absolutely mean robots. And honest to God, it's just hours and hours of fun. You felt like you were in the TV show.
No damage visible. It's carnage, devastation. It's Robot Wars. Things are heating up at the side of the arena there. And in it goes. A lot of weight behind this robot are making good use of it to cause damage. Bashing away at the Kevlar.
So that's it for today's video. Really, thanks for watching. And if you liked the video, please smash that like button like Hypno Disc hitting a wheel. Subscribe for more videos and drop a comment about your favourite Robot Wars bot and your memories of the TV show. I really wish they'd reboot the series and bring it back in a modern capacity, because I think it'd be brilliant. I absolutely miss watching that, and Craig Charles and Jonathan Pierce absolutely delivering for us. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. So look after yourselves.
Cease!